Hello and welcome to Algebra 2. Today is Monday, September 14th, and our topic for the day is dividing polynomials. We'll be using the area method or box method for this, and I think we should just dive right into the first example. So we're going to call this example 1. You also, so take a second, write out the problem. You might also see the same problem asked like this, where they write it as a fraction. So yeah, you can see it asked either way. They both mean to do the same exact thing, which is divide. And the way they might ask it is, find the expression equivalent to. So equivalent means the same. And if we divide this, it's like saying that 16 over 2 is equivalent to 8. So equivalent just means that you have solved it. So if you see that wording, it's not asking you to do anything else besides solve. Okay, we'll dive right into this first one. I'm going to make a 2 by 2 box. I'm making this decision because of my highest exponent here. Okay, I'm going to put this guy, x plus 4, off to the side. Now we're going to take our first term here. E will go right in this spot. And then to divide out, we ask ourselves, x times what is 7x squared? Must be 7x. We're going to multiply this 7x times the 4. I get a positive 28. So division is the opposite of multiplication. So our next move, we need to make sure that these two diagonal boxes add up to 19x. So 28x plus what is 19x? That's going to be a negative 9. So here I need a negative 9x. X times what is negative 9? Negative 9. In the bottom, I get 36. Let's do purple. Since this guy matches this guy, there is no remainder, and your answer, your equivalent expression, is 7x minus 9. Okay, we're going to do another one now, but with a remainder. Example 2. Again, you might see it asked like this. You might see it asked as a fraction. It's not going to change your process. All right, my highest exponent is 2, so I'm going to make a 2 by 2 box. K minus 1 here, always is going to go on the outside. And your first term, whatever it is always going to go on the inside. So we ask ourselves, k times what is k squared? That's k. K times negative 1 is negative k. So we need these two diagonals to add up to negative 7. So negative k plus what is negative 7k? That's going to be negative 6k. K times what is negative 6k? That's minus 6. And in the bottom, I get a plus 6. All right, let's look at this. We got a plus 6, but we were expecting a plus 10. So we need 4 more than what we had. So when we're writing our answer, we keep the k minus 6. We need an additional 4. And since we pulled this 4 out of thin air, it never got a chance to be divided. So we write in the division there. This is our final answer. And our remainder is in yellow. We had 6. We needed 10. So I added 4. We pulled that 4 out of the air, So we had to go and divide it so that everything got divided in the problem. Okay, we're going to do one last more challenging example with the remainder. All right, this one looks a little longer. I noticed two things here. First, I've got a 3 as my biggest exponent. Second, this is out of order. The first thing we're gonna do is rewrite this problem from highest exponent to lowest exponent. What comes next? That's minus 4k squared, then 30k minus 18. And I'm gonna write it as a fraction just to show that does not change anything. And I'm also switching the 3 plus k to k plus 3. Now this problem, we didn't actually change anything, but it's a lot neater to look at, and it's going to be much easier to work with. So I'm still dividing. I want 3 columns this time. My k plus 3 is still going to go on the outside. My first term still goes in the top left box. K cubed. K times what is k cubed? K squared. K squared times 3 plus 3k squared. Now, we need the k squareds to all match this guy. So these two boxes in green are diagonals, need to add up to negative 4k squared. So 3k squared plus what is negative 4k squared? Let's think negative 7. You know, I can show this by doing subtraction here, and then I've got question mark equals negative 7k squared. Perfect. K times what is negative 7k squared? That's minus 7k. Bottom middle box, I multiply, I get negative 21k. That came from negative 7k times 3. All right. So now in yellow, on this diagonal, actually let's use purple. Let's use a different color. This diagonal, they need to add up to negative 30k. So we're going to say negative 21k plus question mark needs to be negative 30k. Add 21, and my question mark is negative 9. So k times what is negative 9k? Negative 9. Negative 9 times 3, negative 27. All right, we got negative 27. We were expecting negative 18. So I have negative 27. I need to add, we're going to say R for remainder. I have negative 27. I need to add my remainder to get to negative 18. Add the 27. And negative 18 plus 27 is positive 9. So I have a remainder of 9. And to write our final answer, I've got k squared minus 7k minus 9. We're going to keep this minus 9. That was a part of the division. That's there. Nothing changes. But I'm going to add my remainder, and we know it's the remainder because it's being divided. This is my final answer. That's all for today, guys. Thanks.